Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Taurus for the month of August. Now Taurus, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this month ahead. Taurus, do keep in mind as well, the only place you can get any of my products and services is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Never ask you for money or for a personal reading. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to support the journey on a deeper level and get some exclusive perks, you can check that out and consider becoming a supporter. There are links to both of those below. And lastly, I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that is your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. And if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. See what we have going on here for you, Taurus. Do stick around to the end as well. We go through with another 9 cards and look at some oracle messages. But you have a big month, I think, here coming up, Taurus, if this message is for you. All right. Get everything in view here. Looks good to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Fool. So this is potentially you taking a major leap of faith in this month, trying something new, going new places, beginning a new journey. That's really what the Fool is all about. The Fool is 0. It's a very powerful card because it starts off the tarot. And so for you, there's a new journey coming in your life. And the thing is, this is all around an upheaval that may happen here for you. Some big change coming in. And the thing is, with the Tower in the middle is a very powerful card in this spread. It's the most important card, actually, because it bleeds into the rest. And to get the Tower in the middle is a big sign that there are changes coming in, especially with the Two of Pentacles next to it. Now, what this could be is unclear. The thing about this Tower card here is, people get afraid of it, but you shouldn't be, okay? Because the Tower events are necessary sometimes in life, because the Tower is all about being shaken down to your foundation. And oftentimes we have to go through something like that to build something better or build back. And so build back up again. And so, this is truly like the universe saying, you're operating in a house of cards right now, and we're going to go ahead and change that for you and put you on the path to the star, which is the path of healing and optimism, and it's a wish granted. And so for you, there's potentially a big change. Remember, there can be good towers in the tarot, and for you, it's like I look around all of these cards, there's one negative one here, and the rest are really positive. So for you, I get the sense that this is a positive Tower moment coming in. And thing is, whatever it is, it's like a sudden jolt, almost like a lightning strike coming down and changing a part of your path here in this month. Wow. So you have this 10 of Cups in the past, something relating to family potentially happening here. I read this intuitively. We can look at this as this this first column here is like the beginning-ish of August, or even something that happened in July. But this 10 of Cups is, this is like total happiness. It's the full manifestation of the Suit of Cups. It's cups overflowing, things going well, good family times. And especially so because you have the start and the end to the Suit of Cups, the Ace, which begins the Suit of Cups, and the end, the 10 of Cups. And so you're going full circle here with happiness, emotions, something like that. With this Ace of Cups, it's typically a new beginning in love, potentially romance, family, new family being started, anything like that. But it's almost like you're going through the full gamut of emotions here in August is what I'm feeling like, because you're going from like 0 to 10. You're going through the whole thing. And along the way, it's like there's one of the emotions or feelings that you're experiencing here is anxiety and depression, and potentially like mental anguish. And so, this is somebody who's like having nightmares. They're staying up late at night. The thing about this is they feel like these 10 of cups are these 10 of these 9 swords are coming into them, but they actually in reality don't. And so sometimes it can say you're making something out to be a lot worse than it actually is here. So you have this queen and of cups and pentacles actually next to each other, but this queen of cups is really saying it's not necessarily a bad thing to reach out for help if you need to with this card coming in. Queen of Cups is like the traditional therapist in the tarot. If that's not what you resonate with, it's somebody like who you can trust, a trusted friend or ally, also telling you to really take care of yourself and have compassion for yourself as you experience potentially an upheaval here in the middle. It's just strange because this is probably going to be of an emotional nature with this if it's for you, because of the ace and the 10 in the past with the queen here, and maybe just having someone to talk it out with will really help. But you have this page of pentacles as well, like you have some like new money offer here on your mind. You could get a new offer that comes in, and this could be the upheaval where it's like maybe it means leaving something. Maybe if you've been living with your family, it means leaving your family to go somewhere else to take this offer, or it means needing to relocate your family or something like that across country. But there's potentially an offer coming in again above this tower moment, and it could be of a material nature. It could also just be news of the material. Now, in the future here, this is somewhere anytime in August. This is potentially towards the end, but remember, just take the messages as they resonate. This Two of Pentacles, I will tell you, I don't love to see the Two of Pentacles with the Tower, because the Two of Pentacles is juggling or fluctuating wealth, meaning it can go either way. So you may have some turbulence here with your financial situation. It's confusing because there's stability here with double queens, one being a pentacles, and there's also new offers and new beginnings throughout all of this tower moment here that's happening. And so what I really want to do is, it'll be interesting to see how we clarify, but let's just get through all of these cards, because the clarifications I think are going to give us some answers on what this might be. But you could have some turbulence in your financial situation, either gain or a change. Now you have the Strength card. The thing is, you're supposed to maintain courage, strength, and integrity as you go through this. Realize that this is part of your path. You'll probably emerge stronger than before with this tower moment. You'll come out of this tower incredibly strong person, and just staying in your personal power as you go through this. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles. This is the thing. This is somebody who's really smart and good with money, budgeting, somebody who's in charge of finances, somebody who's good at planning their money out. And so it's almost like you have a backup, like you have a fail-safe or something if something does happen here. So let's go ahead and start to get into the clarifications. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. It helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Taurus, appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. Now, let's go ahead and see what we have for Taurus. Okay, you have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. I almost feel like you have, listen, you can't prepare for a tower moment. Upheavals are upheavals. It's not something you can prepare for. But it's almost like you have a firm foundation here that you've established through a knowledge set or some sort of understanding that you've come to in your life. Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So, yeah, I mean, listen, it's important to stay positive and optimistic at this time. Realize that miracles do indeed occur. And, oftentimes when we go through tower moments, there's also something else that happens that like is included there where maybe it's like it feels like a miracle, or there's something that happens through a downfall. And so I would say look for the positive cracks in the foundation here that may be coming through. You have Archangel Michael trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Someone's getting a miracle. Expect miracles. Allow miracles to occur. There's a miracle happening here. That's what I said. This tower moment, as soon as I pulled it, didn't seem like a bad thing. But now we have 2 messages of miracles. That's pretty incredible. So let's see what is happening here for you, Taurus. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles. 9 of Swords coming in once again. And the Ace of Pentacles here. Look, it's like 2 offers coming through for you. Or 2 new beginnings, couple offers. I guess 2 offers since I said that. I didn't really mean to. I guess it just sort of came out. So I guess potentially like multiple directions to go here, potentially in the beginning of the month. And it's like, I almost feel like you're stepping into a new place, and that feels a little unstable for you with the Fool and the Tower here. I feel like there's instability for you in some area of your life with the Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords showing up twice. Or the 9 of Swords showing up twice with 2 aces. 2 aces is typically a big win. Thing is, now you have this counterparts here coming in with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Potentially some of you going solo. I'll need to get more information on that. Now you have more counterparts. Wow. So let's see what else we have here. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you. Okay, Death. What's going on here? So the thing is, you have this 9 of Pentacles over this Tower, which to me is like an upheaval leading to financial independence. Or there could be an upheaval in your financial independence. It really depends. There could be a change, but I actually like to see that. We didn't see any like, we didn't get like the 10 of Swords there in the middle. So 9 of Pentacles typically means you've done something to create self-sustainability. You can see the fruit in the background there on that card, which is symbolizing that you're able to sustain yourself. You've planted some sort of seed that's providing for you. And, along with that, you have this Death card with the Queen of Cups. Death is just the end of an old way of living. It's not necessarily death, literally. It is transforming thought processes, transforming what you used to do. It's transformations in your life. And there's no question about it that is happening here in this month ahead. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's like potentially leaving someone or something like that. I would want to see more, but with the mental anguish here and the Ace of Cups, there could certainly be someone leaving a relationship or something like that. You have the Fool. Wow. Okay. This is big. So you have the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I want to go ahead and clarify something here. 2 of Wands. Interesting. Judgment. And 9 of Wands. Yeah, there was a hasty decision made. I feel like within one of these counterparts here. I feel like there was a hasty decision made by either the King or the Queen of Pentacles. We are talking to a Taurus earth sign. King and Queen of Pentacles could be any earth sign. But you've made a decision that is best in line with you because we have the Fool with the Strength card. So you're taking a major leap of faith. You're going in the direction that you know is right for you. There's a victory with that, with the Two of Pentacles. Research, planning, and discovery is going to help you. Continuing to persevere, not giving up, setting boundaries where you need to set boundaries, and death, judgment, the Tower in the middle is, wow, that is like spiritual events happening. That is awakening periods, rebirths. You're going through a rebirth right now, Taurus. And I feel like with the Fool coming in twice and all of those really deep cards, it's probably around some sort of end in a relationship, or end of a leaving an organization, starting a new one, going to a new one. But you do have victories here. Someone made an impulsive decision within one of these counterparts. So, wow. See what else we have here. Okay, ending, distant horizons. That's Coffin, distant horizons, child, despair, wealthy man, community. Some of you are traveling, you're finding a new tribe, you're moving to a new group of people. You're probably taking your children with you, or your child with you if you do have a child. But actually, the other way I like to read this child card, especially as it lines up with the Fool, is you're viewing the world as if you were a child again. Remember, when we come into this world, we don't have the baggage that we accrue as adults. We don't have attachments to emotions or anything like that. And so that's really how the Fool operates. They go forward without attachments. And so for some of you, this distant horizon here, which this is a very good card, it means good times ahead, is something relating to that. You also have investments paying off or meeting a wealthy partner. Doesn't matter what gender you are, this is just a masculine. But there's an ending here, and with despair and coffin and these other cards here that may feel very challenging, like an upheaval, like type of level change. But it's like leading you to like a massive, massive rebirth in your life. Wow, this is intense. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I'll see you in the next one.